cook with your internet nephew. So the first thing I do is chop up my onions. You know, I like my onions very small. You know what's funny? You cry when you cut onions, but you don't cry when you fry them. What's up with that, guys? So yeah, I'm just busy cutting them very small. I like them tiny. Teeny tiny bit. And then, yeah, so I chop. Then I put oil, my onion in, I mix. And then I put in my mince and then I mix it. Then I throw in my spices. I cook it until it's nice and brown. Then after that, I pour more spices in. I put spices in twice because the first time I couldn't really taste it. Then I put in this nice sauce with a little bit of sugar. And then I mixed it, you guys. Then it started raining. The wind blew heavy and it started hailing, guys. And I was scared. And then I took my Texas toast, I squashed it, and then I put my mince in them. And then after that, I threw some cheese on. And then in the oven, they went for 20 minutes. And look how nice and crispy they came out. Oh, guys, I love it so much. And then you know what I did? I still burnt my fingers on that glass bowl because I was clever enough to touch the glass bowl with my bare hands. And thank you for watching, guys, and that's tonight's supper.